come up together. Their names are Niki, Adams and Sheila, and they're here as representatives of the English collective of prostitutes. So give them a warm hand. Okay?
Okay, I'm here to introduce Sheila. It's the first time she's spoken publicly, but it's a story we all need to hear. I'm from the English Collective for Prostitutes, and we're proud to be marching with SlutWalk. It's time for the epidemic of rape and other violence against sex workers to end. The tragic murders in Ipswich and Bradford show us what we're up against, and that has to stop. Never again. Over half of the women working outdoors on the street and over a quarter of women working indoors in any 6-month period will be attacked. That's what we're up against. We refuse protection by the police. When we go to them, we're told it's part of our job. We're told that if we don't like it, we should go home. We're told that we deserve it. If we do report, we risk arrest ourselves, like Sheila here with me. She's one of hundreds of women that are facing court for trying to work in safety. One woman in our network recently came forward to report a really serious attack. 2 men broke into her flat, threw petrol around and threatened to torch the place and attack the woman that was there. When she went to the police, she was arrested for prostitution and her attackers went free. We had to take a private prosecution to get one serial rapist off the streets. A man who had raped 2 prostitute women at knife point was let go by the Crown Prosecution Service. They said they couldn't prosecute because the women were unreliable witnesses. We took the case to court and the man was sent down for 14 years. But most times when we go to court, we face a character assassination. Being called a slut is the least of it. We're stereotyped as happy hookers or as poor victims, and we're neither. We're mothers raising children. We're young people who go into prostitution as a survival strategy to escape rape and violence in the home and in care. We're women seeking asylum who have been forced into destitution by the government. We're students who are now having to make up for tuition fees and for the education maintenance allowance that's been cut. That's the money that we are earning through prostitution. Far from being condemned as sluts, I think you should agree, and we all agree, that sex workers should be heralded as heroines, because it's our money that's supporting families. It's our money that's sometimes supporting whole communities. We're keeping everything together in the face of vicious cuts from the government that's taking away everything we need. If they want to abolish prostitution, get rid of poverty. And we say that. And we say that to Harriet Harman as much as we say it to David Cameron. I have to disagree with one of our other speakers, but in a very sisterly fashion. We don't want clients criminalised. How does it help sex workers to have the men that are our clients criminalised? All it does is force prostitution underground and sex workers into more danger. We have faced a moral crusade over the last few years, including from some feminists, that SlutWalk, we think, is a pushback against that. It's a chance for us to come together as sex workers, as non-sex workers, as women from every background, to say no to rape and violence without being divided in that way. We don't want criminalisation. Criminalisation puts us all in danger. So, before I introduce you to Sheila, just to say we are proud to be part of SlutWalk. And we're proud to be part of the forthcoming campaign. Slut means speak out. That's really a slogan for us. It's a slogan for you. It's a slogan for all of us that refuse to be divided between the good girls and the bad girls. I give you Sheila.
Hello, SlutWalk. In August 2010, the flat I was working with friends was raided by the police. I was arrested and charged with brothel keeping, and my trial is in September. I didn't plan on becoming a prostitute, but did this to survive financially. I suffered an abusive and violent childhood, leaving me terrorised and unable to speak due to a stammer. Like most domestic violence, we had no one to help us escape. I became pregnant at 21 and my partner left when I was 23. So I trained to become a computer programmer, which meant leaving the house with my 3-year-old son at 6:45 in the morning to drop him at nursery, arriving at college for 9 o'clock in the morning. I would collect him at 6 o'clock in the evening and then have 3 hours homework after arriving home after 7 o'clock. It was very hard work, but it paid off. I got a good job, bought a house, learned to drive, gave my son a good life. Then I got sick. I lost my sight and developed a brain tumour. This is due to my type 1 diabetes, which I've had since childhood. With the help of a friend, I rented a flat to work as a prostitute so that I could pay off my debts. But after a short time, I was attacked, raped repeatedly, tied up, held hostage, and he tried to strangle me. I was alone, working alone. I never worked alone again. For safety, I worked with friends. We kept our own money, but jointly paid towards the rent and the bills and the advertising. In 2005, we were robbed at gunpoint by an armed gang who had been robbing hundreds of flats daily across the southeast of England. It took the police 9 months to catch them because most women could not report the attacks due to fear of prosecution. Despite threats to our lives, 1 minute. Sorry. Despite threats to our lives, we gave evidence at their trial and we were commended by the judge for our bravery. Most attacks go unreported, of which there are many due to fear of prosecution. Since the Proceeds of Crime Act, women like me are being prosecuted because the police seize our money and our goods. It's legalised pimping. I now face a 7-year prison sentence. What crime have I committed? Safety and survival has always been my priority, and now the trial will further affect my health. My tumour is now malignant and my time is running out. Women like me are being criminalised, making it difficult to get a job in the future because of a so-called sex offence on our record. With the English Collective of Prostitutes, we are demanding that my prosecution be stopped. Why are the police and the CPS persecuting women like me, and doing nothing to stop rapists and other violent men. We have a right to work in safety. What crime are we committing? Thank you.
Go to our Facebook page and our website for a model letter and to send to the Crown Prosecution Service to demand that the prosecution be dropped. And join us at the demo. You'll hear details later to demand that the prosecution be dropped against Sheila Farmer and the prosecution of any woman who comes forward to report rape for false allegations. You'll hear more details later.